He's not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leading. Holland! That's magnificent!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Saliba. Calafiori. Odegaard. Good ball, good take. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Timber, cross into the box. Rodri, moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Subimendi. Saliba, gently done. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's picked out the run. And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. Foden. Cherki. And here's Holland. Out to the right. Rice. Saliba. Martinelli. Calafiori is onto it in a flash. And he thumps it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Odegaard wins the duel this time. Timber. Rice. Odegaard. Gabriel shifted upfield. Odegaard forwards and with intent. Martinelli. Now it's big chance! Ruben Dias with the clearance.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Holland. That is a little undercooked. Odegaard. Subimendi. Timber. Yehi. Lewis. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodri. Lewis. Cherki. And here's Foden. There are a few waiting for it. Foden plays... Up he goes! Saka. Rice. And it's played forward. Martinelli. Martinelli laid out to the left flank. That's tidy. Calafiori tries to dink it through. Guardiola getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva. Doku. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. In it comes. Corner. And it's been taken short. Rice swings it across. And it's Rice. Now it's Martinelli. He is just caressing the ball. Chance! That had everyone off their seats.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Cherki. Oh, what? Holland! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Gabriel shifted upfield. Timber. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Timber. Timber's cross. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Martinelli, takes a shot! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Foden. Cherki. It's run loose here. Gabriel. Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Cherki. And here's Holland. Nice interception, well timed. Rice. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Searching pass he's played there. And here's Martinelli. And it's Ødegaard. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Calafiori. Rice. Saliba. Rice. And it's played forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Lewis. Cherki. He's in a good position here. He can get that clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Can he finish? Terrific save from the keeper.
Gay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Now it's Doku. Guardiol. That's very neat. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out to the left it goes. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Rice. Rice. That's a delicate pass. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Saka. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he deliver? Saka, now here's the delivery. And that's been well dealt with. And here's Saka. Rice, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Lewis getting this one clear. Martinelli. Zubimendi. Oh, delicate chip through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ødegaard, and it's Timber. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Ruben Diaz gets good distance on it. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's straight offside. Over to the left. That looks a cracking ball. Saka goes to finish! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Martinelli really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rice plays it short. Ødegaard. And that's a danger goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Played in by Foden. And that's the keeper's ball. Saka. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Cleared away. And it's Timber. And here's Saka. Martinelli! Sit for him.
I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Tries to get it clear. No way through, so back it comes. Ødegaard. Really nicely worked opportunity, that's some lovely exchanges.
The one and two touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talented technique of the highest standard.
Subimendi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Doku. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Deftly away. Succumbs to the pressure. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Vicious ball here. Ruben Diaz. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Lewis. Gehi. Rodri. Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz. Forwards and with intent. Saka. Looking to break at pace. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva to... There's the header! He scored! And they're back in front!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Calafiori. Rice, aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cherki, and it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Subimendi. Rice. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Bernardo Silva. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Foden. Lewis. And here's Holland. Holland! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Saliba, aim forwards. Calafiori. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel gets it clear. And here's Doku. And he's picked out the run. So who's he picking out? Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Rice. Calafiori. Now that's well seen too. And now the breakaway. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Lewis. Clearly not happy with that. Martinelli. Rice. Moved on forwards. Martinelli. That is lovely. Ruben Diaz is there and he can get that clear. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Timber. Rodri shifted upfield. So what can they make of this? Doku goes on a charge down the left. Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard. That looks a good ball through. Can he latch on to this? Doku. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Foden goes short. Cross goes in. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Holland really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Saliba. Martinelli. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rodri. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Thinks one through. And that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol charging forward down that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a look and place it forward. Timber, probing pass. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Ødegaard. Timber's cross. Bernardo Silva. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. And here's Holland. It's rather wayward.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's really well manoeuvred. Calafiori, aim forwards. Cherki.
Holland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Doku has set up one goal so far. Cherki. Rice. Now this could be a chance. Cherki. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Doku. Bernardo Silva looking for a runner. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Timber. Rice. And it's Timber. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Saka. Timber. And here's Ødegaard. Rice. Saka. And he's gone backward here. He's on it. He's shooting! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Showing good feet. Bernardo Silva. He's being urged to shoot. Doku. Back when it goes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ball's gone out of play. Rice. Martinelli. Oh, that's neat. Delivered in. It's really well cleared. Rice with the short one. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a climb! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Brings the first half to a close. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Ødegaard. Saka. Timber. Ødegaard. Ødegaard gently done. Gehi with the clearance. Ødegaard. Timber. Ødegaard. Cherki. Holland. Doku played with finesse. Foden punched away. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Holland. Holland spread out to the left. Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Ødegaard. Saka. Moved on forwards. Timber looking to hit the byline here. Danger averted for now. Calafiori. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Saka. Martinelli played out towards the right wing. Bernardo Silva. That has been cut short. Ødegaard. Saliba. Gabriel. Timber. And it's played forward. Rodri. Ruben Diaz. Cherki. Quality ball. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to get it away. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Played into... Gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Odegaard. Timber. Some good work on the right flank here. Saka. Odegaard. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Martinelli. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saka. Timber's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Back in once more. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lewis. Gehi. Cherki. Foden forwards and with intent. Calafiori. Saliba. Calafiori. Arsenal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Holland. Holland played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, such a clever touch. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And here's Martinelli. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Out to the right. Lewis. A chance to play it in. Hit into the middle. Bullish header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Arsenal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Timber. Odegaard. And here's Martinelli. And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That has been knocked clear. Holland being hunted in tacks.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He's shifting through the... Header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. Foden. Nice physical challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Foden. Holland. They've played it short. And what about this cross? And he's had a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Calafiori. Zubimendi, gently done. And it's Rice. Martinelli. Cleared away. Odegaard knocks it out wide. Cherki. Gehi. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. Proves too strong. Bernardo Silva. And here's Holland. Rice shifted upfield. Timber. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. Saka. Referee's given a throw. And he's heaved it away. Timber chips it through. Lewis with the clearance. shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets it away. Holland does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Holland. Odegaard. And it's Timber. Bernardo Silva gets a foot in here. Doku. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz. It's a sharp pass. Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. Calafiori going great guns here. And the shot! Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. That's a throw. Odegaard. And it's played forward. He is through here. Martinelli. Calafiori. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden. Gabriel cuts it out. Odegaard. And here's Martinelli. And they've got rid. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Timber. He's got space in the area. Lewis has been caught there, it's a foul. Foden. Cherki. Foden. Lewis. Aim forwards. Oh, red. Nice interception. Zubimendi. Martinelli. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Cherki. Lewis done delicately. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Time for a change in personnel.
You know, you can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Played out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Lewis, he's gone backward here. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's a promising position. And he decides to cross it. Firmly met. Trossard. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. And they can counter here. Ruben Dias. Doku. Well, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Saka, and it's Timber. And here's Saka. Shot, surely! Foden. And it's played forward. Oh, that's up. And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Holland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Odegaard, that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Martinelli, spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Turns and goes back. Saka. Great chance! Oh, that's a waste. Calmly anticipates. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Timber. Now it's Saka. Timber. Guardiola, gently done. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Guardiola shifted upfield. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rice. Odegaard forwards and with intent. Now it's Martinelli. Bernardo Silva getting this one clear. And here's Saka. Timber. Trossard! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Martinelli. Saka. And here's Martinelli. It's really well cleared. It's Rice. And here's Saka! No, not quite.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Over to the left. Nice defending, physical and effective. Ødegaard. Now it's Ødegaard. Rice. Oh, good spread. And here's Trust, shapes to shoot! Guardiola attempts a clearance. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Doku. Bernardo Silva. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. Out towards the flank. Crosses it in. Saliba tries to clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the pass is intercepted. Rice. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Saka. And here's Trossard. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rice played into space. They've got a corner here. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rice goes short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Raya sends that a long way. Doku has it in a wide position. There are a few waiting for it. And it's all right. Oh, shooting chance! He's kept it out just. Gabriel. 5 minutes left on the clock. Trossard. Lewis Skelly tries a measured ball. Martinelli. Big chance! Lewis with the clearance. Foden. O'Reilly. And here's Holland. Timber gets over and intercepts. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Rice. Martinelli. Bernardo Silva. Vardier. Aim forwards. Lewis. Zubimendi gets across to intercept that. And it's Ødegaard. Saka. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. And that was very necessary. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Very nicely done. That's a cute ball. Chance! Just needed better contact. Rice with the short one. Saka. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Vardiol. Vardiol, gently done. Moved on forwards. Sabinho. O'Reilly. Now it's Savinho. Lewis. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gabriel played towards the other side, and it's Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Rice. Rice shifted upfield. Goes for a shot! Keeper's got his work done. Gabriel. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Rice. Ødegaard. Cleared without complication. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Gabriel. And it's played forward. He's beaten the last man. Out to the left it goes. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Played out to the right. Holland. He's through, now is he in? Aimed in towards the centre. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Proves too strong. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.